Where indeed is Jeremiah? Jeremiah, my best guess is at Spaceship Earth. Hey everyone, we're here for an Epcot walk and talk. My name's Doobie in the studio. Jeremiah in Epcot. How you doing, Jeremiah?
Guten Morgen. I don't know how to say good afternoon in German, so.
After all the time you spent there.
That was in Germany. I was there approximately 2 full days.
Jeremiah, back from Europe after going to London. No, you didn't go to London. Everyone else went to London. You went to Paris and Germany.
Correct.
And now you're going to travel the world.
I know. I'm going to go right back to Germany. And trust me, when I get to Germany here, I'll be talking a lot about the things that I saw look just like Epcot in Germany.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So we're here just to stroll Epcot, see what's new in this land, this park that's undergoing so much change. If you have any questions in the comments, please, that's what they're there for.
We walked this the last time we were here, but I don't think it was me and you the last time. So this walkway has opened recently, which is nice, so you don't have to walk all the way over by the seas. So it's just one step closer to opening up this center area of Epcot, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Hey, Hope wants
But
you
you
to
were
tell
here
everyone.
and you took pictures of this.
I did, yes. Actually, I was there when this first opened, and I took some pictures. And then they installed a new sign that Rebecca took pictures of. But Hope wants to know if you can tell everyone what Epcot stands for.
Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
Thank you.
Was this
Is
the
that the new
sign that we
sign?
got before?
I think so. It's very obvious where Journey of Water is going to be.
And it is very awkward placed. This is seriously right in the middle of a walkway.
That is very strange placement. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, even if when they
Oh,
open
don't
up,
bump into it.
yeah, when they open Journey of the Water, that is still right in the middle of the walkway.
All right. Well, maybe it'll make more sense somehow when everything opens. But right now, it looks odd, to say the least.
And
How's the weather
of,
out there?
It is beautiful. It is. I want to say it's about mid 80s, so it's a little warm. But you know, I've also been in 4 degrees Celsius weather for the past week or so. So I'm kind of excited about this. So now we are just walking towards the seas with Nemo and friends.
There's Coral Reef on the right. I just had lunch there a couple weeks ago.
Did you eat the
Walked right
fish in
up.
front of the fish?
I'm a vegetarian, you know that, Jeremiah. But I was able to walk up, got on the walk-up wait list, was seated in about 5 minutes. It was great.
Yeah, last week was, the post spring Easter break. This week is definitely post that, because I've been looking at the wait times and even pulling into the parking lot. You can tell it's not a busy day here.
Looks very pleasant. I said a couple weeks ago. That was more like a month ago. That was my first trip there. I did like back-to-back trips, so I'm combining them. You know what that's like.
Yeah, I do, and I will definitely say that I would not have turned down that trip ever. But at the same time, right now, my feet are very happy to be in comfortable shoes that are not keeping them warm.
The reflection. Who is that cloud I see? I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is in the new colors that they planted as it starts to get warmer for flower and garden are amazing. And really, they never used to plant that planter as something for the colors. That would just be kind of a normal planter. Now they're really moving the Flower and Garden Festival back into world nature. Yes. Nature? Yes.
Man, I'm curious to see how long it's going to take me to not only remember what they are, but have a clue where they are and which land I'm in at any given
Well,
time.
the best way to do it is look at the trash cans. So green is for nature. I don't know what the other colors are for, but that's the best way to do it so far.
I was taking notes. I'm like, Jeremiah's going to help me out here, and you let me down.
I couldn't tell you what the celebration in the other neighborhood is. I know one is red, and I think celebration is actually the red one.
You don't even know the name of the other neighborhood.
I want to say it's World Space, but that doesn't make any sense at all.
Is it Discovery?
Yes, Discovery. Although World Space is really, that's a good one. Blue is Celebration, so red is World Discovery.
Not going to help.
Well, at least you can remember the green.
Okay, Tony has some help here. He says, nature equals natural, like the organic curves. Discovery equals science, like the hard mathematical edges and angles of the other side. Thank you, Tony.
That's going to help you more than the trash can, Scooby?
No, but Tony's my favorite person in the world, so I just want to help him feel better. So it's still Flower and Garden here, yay?
Until the 4th of July, and then Food and Wine was just announced recently. It's starting July 28th, I believe it was.
So there's actually 3 weeks almost, 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks of nothing.
That's why I don't think the 28th is correct. I think it may be the 18th, but it's somewhere in there.
Let's check it out. Epcot Food and Wine 2023 starts July 27th.
That was close, but I went over, so I don't get the grand prize.
So we are in World Nature still.
Celebration.
World Celebration now. Oh, I just saw the trash can. That helped.
Yep, there you go.
With the water rise of imagination.
Yeah, it is just absolutely beautiful out today.
High 80s.
Yeah, mid to high, and then there is some humidity, but not too bad. Not much of a breeze, so the drone show would work tonight. Oh wait.
Did you see? How was that in Paris?
We have both the videos up on our YouTube channel, and I will go to my grave as saying that if drones do not come to the U.S. park soon, they are just throwing away money.
That good, huh?
The D-Light. So I was there a total of 4 days. The first day I didn't make it into the night by much, and then the next 2 days we were trying to catch either the first night we were trying to catch the D-Light, which is in Disneyland Paris, and that one canceled. The second night we were over at Walt Disney Studios Park to catch Avengers Power of the Night, not Power of the Night, and that one canceled because much like Disneyland, if there's a breeze, there is no show.
Mm-hmm.
But as it turns out, the second night when I was in Walt Disney Studios Park, they debuted the new D-Light show at Disneyland Park, and we missed it completely. But then the next night, I was able to catch both Avengers Power of the Night and the D-Light show. And our videos will not do this justice. Like, it would be one of those ones where if you had 3D glasses and the best projection system, it could almost look pretty good. But in person, wow.
Speaking of wow,
Yeah.
Jeremiah, turn around and catch that monorail.
I tried to, but it's hot. I didn't wear gloves.
Oh, pretty.
But yes, head over to the YouTube channel when we're done with this and watch those videos. The D-Light is just really beautiful. At one point, they even do the old Walt Disney Pictures opening. Well, I guess they still do it with the castle with the arc that flies over it.
Yes.
And they do that with the drones, and it looks amazing. Oh, hang on, I got to get my hat. Okay, now comes the challenge of putting this together as I'm walking, as I'm live streaming.
That a free? What is that creature that
It
they
is
had is supposed to turn you into?
the bee. You know, I can't think of his name. Buzzy? No, not Buzzy.
I don't know.
For the, it's the one that is the
Spike.
spike bee.
Spike.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm now. My outfit is complete. If I can find some type of reflective surface, I will show you how stylish I am right now.
Oh yeah. Are you wearing a Roosevelt today?
Of course, not like you rocking the Steamboat Mickey one this morning. I am currently wearing the Tank Gang from Finding Nemo.
Ah.
Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, let's see how much of this we can see.
Oh, very good
Hang on,
reflection.
let's move out to the back.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice ears, nice Roosevelt. I hope to see that on the Roosevelt Facebook page later today. This exact look.
So I think one of the biggest reasons why we're here, and something that I think you and I discussed when the announcement happened that would not happen this fast, is the barges.
Yes.
I'm gone for a week, and 2 of the main barges and the Stargate are gone.
It is amazing. They are getting these things out. Yes, Gio, the extreme lack of tacos. I feel like Disney is admitting a mistake like never before with how fast they close this show and they're getting these barges out of here.
Light magic.
Lasted the whole season. No, the only thing I can think
3
of
months.
is when they finally acknowledged that DCA needed a complete overhaul. That's
11 years later.
Right. I mean, they even announced in the press that DCA was a flop and we need to fix it. But this is. Oh, I love this sky. Oh my goodness, I want to move to Florida.
I find it interesting. You know how when they're doing construction, they spray paint or stick the flags in the ground of the gas lines and the power lines, and they have different markers. Can you see the little floaties of the yellow or the white and the red, which I'm pretty sure symbolize the gas and electric lines that went out to the tacos?
I'm sorry, I got interrupted. I missed you.
They have the markers for where things are, the lines.
Oh, okay. So don't crash into those.
Yes.
So Epcot that's Harmonious stuff going away. Epcot Forever is currently running, right?
Yes. And then the unannounced new show, which I would probably guess would debut around October 16th or so, but maybe on the 1st, who knows? Which I still will say it should be called Illuminations 100, but
It won't. I love that name. I agree with you. That'd be a great name. But I think the Illuminations brand is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Is Epcot Forever running with or without kites right now?
It's without kites. The kites left after its initial run and didn't come back for the short time before Harmonious. No.
So the kites are gone here. The kites are gone at Kite Tails. I feel like whatever the Central Florida kite vendor is all of a sudden out of business.
They're just sad. They have nothing to promote anymore.
So we are taking the east route around. I'm totally guessing. I have no sense of direction. We're going the Canada way around World Showcase today.
We are going counterclockwise.
It says no kites and no jet skis. One of my last trips here, I walked up the stairs at Canada all the way to the back. I just totally forgotten how much there is up there when you actually walk into Canada. There's a lot to Canada.
How much there is up there that actually has nothing going on.
Right. Nothing to see. Not even really any shops, but it's there and you can explore. I like exploring.
Hey,
let's go up there, Jeremiah. Let's go. We're going up to Canada today.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Earth Day?
Correct. You know what else tomorrow is?
Animal Kingdom's 25th birthday?
Correct. We can only go so far because last time we did this, we learned that as soon as we get up to the top, we start to lose signal.
Yes, happy birthday, Animal Kingdom. We're going to have an Animal Kingdom quiz tomorrow on our Disney Trivia Live. Once I write it.
Little red, big red. Countdown to extinction.
We're still crystal clear, man. I think we're going to make it all the way to the end.
No, we can't go down the back stairs. That's where we lose it every time.
There are stairs back here that go down? Oh, we just lost it.
See? Yes, this used to be a shop up here. I was speaking of reflections of Jeremiah. There we go again. I
Very
was never
peaceful
here
and
when
quiet
the
up
shop is
here.
open. It is. There's multiple people relaxing. One gentleman doing some
Kinda
work on his laptop.
Kind of sunny, but other than that, it's a very nice place to relax. It's always sunny in Canada.
Yeah. Everybody, sing along. Is anybody chiming in the comments? Give me something to talk about.
Jeremiah, there's information about the totem poles in Canada.
Yes.
All right, well, there you go.
That was much more of a statement than anything else. But yeah, see, this is sad. Why even take them if you're just going to leave them on the trash can? You should be rocking
wait,
these.
did you see how they placed them there, though? I feel like they were putting them on the trash can, so the trash can could be a part of the festival, too.
Wait for it.
That one, yeah, okay, I agree with that one. What are the people waiting for?
Whatever is on the Old Mill stage.
What's on the Old Mill stage?
Whatever's on there, because the information is back the other way.
Okay. Probably not off kilter.
I don't think so, and nor is it the lumberjacks. When I was walking in today, I was remembering some of the things in the past 10 years that have come and gone from Epcot. I would say the worst was probably the lumberjacks that came and went while I was here. That only lasted a few months because that was not a good show. And then one of the ones that I think was, I called it not a very smart move when it happened or when it was announced. But then I took advantage of it and found that it was really a beneficial thing. Was this is where I did you paid $15 for a bus trip or a bus that could take you to any of the parks. Like each park, you could just hop on another bus.
Oh,
and it would
wow.
take you there.
I totally forgot about that.
Speaking of ate too much, who is a little overgrown?
He's fluffy.
That's more than fluffy. That's like he stole too many honey pots.
Rebecca, goodness.
Oh, and by the way, performances start at 3 and 4:15. That's one of my favorite bands.
Jeremiah, stop topiary shaming. Who looks good? Or in the United Kingdom, another area where there's just so much back here. The maze, the band, so many shops.
I will tell you, experiencing the Alice's Curious Labyrinth in Disneyland Paris and then coming back here just really makes me want them to tear this down and build a whole Alice's Labyrinth back here. That was one of those things. Oh, and there's Mary.
Oh,
That
wait,
labyrinth.
let's see Mary again. Mary again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just love she's not Is there a line for her? Or she's just strolling.
Oh yeah, no, there's a line for her.
Okay. I like the way the line is so set so far away from her that I don't know, it feels like you really have some time alone.
Yeah, it's moved back so it's not everybody's right on top of each other. One of the, I found that Disneyland Paris also has a lot of, I don't want to say random characters, but characters that we don't really see that often here. I ran into Mary, Bert, and one of the penguins coming out of the Walt Disney Studios park. And that was just one of, like, you may see Mary and Bert in California, but you never see a penguin with them.
That's a good point.
So now we're walking up towards the bridge over the English Channel, and it looks like we have some characters that are just out and about, including Minnie Mouse over here, just having some fun.
Dressed in her traditional, right?
Yep.
Dude, the hugs that people give these characters, adults give characters, is so beautiful. People who don't get that. Okay, well that's not magical. But people who don't get adults loving characters, there's something wrong with you guys.
Yeah. No, it was just a few days ago when Hugs came back to the parks here, because my picture with Olaf and Minnie and Mickey, which were very special for me. I mean, it wasn't as cool as Chewbacca. Yeah, not this year, last year. Yes, a few days ago, a year ago.
Wow.
Okay, let's walk over here and let's take a look at this again. It really is
almost back to normal.
How they got the Stargate out so quickly.
Stargate. My wife wrote me the other day, the Stargate is gone. I'm like, what the heck is she talking about? I had no context that she meant Epcot. What, like remove it from Netflix or something?
Now I feel like I'm back in France.
How is your French?
Oui, oui. My French is not passable, but is well enough that I could get the basic communications with not only people in the park, which mostly speak English, but some. I went into the city, visited the scene of Notre Dame Cathedral on its 4th anniversary of the Great Fire.
Wow.
Walked around the outside of the Louvre, which I'm glad that I only walked around the outside because I cut it very close on my flight to Germany from Paris.
How long a flight is that?
It was, I think it was about 58 minutes, they said.
Okay, that sounds
and again, the biggest difference between America and Europe. I was flying on Air France. They gave me a soda and a small sandwich on my flight from Atlanta to Orlando, which is longer than the flight from Charles de Gaulle to Munich. They kind of threw water at me.
What are those things in the air on the right? They seem to be just floating.
Clouds. They're clouds.
Okay.
Disney Skyliner, Doobie. I believe you rode those about 100 times while you were here last time.
Oh man, we rode those so much. I love it. You know what I've learned? Not only are they an awesome ride, but they're really good transportation too.
They are. Well, they're really good transportation if you're going to certain spots.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time at studios at Epcot, and they were great. Fantastic. And then when they get slow like this, they're really exciting. And occasionally they totally stop, and then they're really exciting.
Then you jump up and you start dancing around.
Yeah.
So we're heading back to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which currently has a 125-minute wait.
I love this ride. Not quite worth it.
Well, one of one of the main reasons why I'm walking back this way is I was at Disneyland Paris for the grand finale of the 30th anniversary, which was a special event put on by D23. And the finale of the finale event was a chance to walk through with the head show designer of, Ratatouille Adventure, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure here, the entire attraction. So that was one of those really neat things.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's rare that a normal guest gets to walk an attraction. We were able to walk through, and she was telling us about how they created things and how things had to change. Some of the things that they weren't completely happy with, but when it came to Epcot, nothing really changed.
You just passed the creperie. I ate the crepe. Underrated. Ate there as table service, and it was really, really good.
Yes, I agree. In Walt Disney Studios Park, where this attraction originated, they had this fountain on a smaller scale, and I don't know if it's permanently this way or if it's just because it was the winter, but the first time I went, they had the water running, and then this time it seemed like they turned off all the water features on the fountain there, which I hope was just temporary, because it is just a cool fountain both here and there.
It is, agreed, 100%. Love this fountain. Love this whole area. It feels very French.
And the fact that this was all just backstage. There was nothing here prior to this except for loading areas, which are off to the right still.
Addition with no subtraction.
We do need more of that.
Exit the area, you get to watch the Skyliner.
You think we're going to have some announcement tomorrow, do we?
For Animal Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
No, do you?
I don't know. If you think about it, we're back to Animal Kingdom for new things, really.
Already? Didn't they just get Pandora like a couple years ago?
Like 6 years ago? Yes.
Would it be funny if they announced, in honor of Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary, what Pandora thing is coming to Disneyland Resort? That would make the Disney World fans thrilled.
Yes. They are always excited when something else is announced for other parks over Walt Disney World.
Maybe the return of Horizons.
Why?
Wow.
Did you ever ride Horizons? Were you?
I did. Not nearly as overrated as Journey into Imagination.
Actually, I think it's more overrated now that it's gone, because when it was here, nobody cared about it.
You vin de France.
Beauty and the Beast sing-along.
Do they still do Impressions de France there?
At some point during the day, I think it's the first 3 minutes the park is open, you have to be here. And it's only on the second Tuesday of each month, I believe.
So not often.
No, the time change. It used to be the last hour of the park, and then I want to say a month or just before Flower and Garden, I think it was, they announced that it was going to be the first hour of the park opening. But it's, again, I'm not kind of kidding with it's like the first minute of the park opening, and you have to be here when the sun is in the fourth quadrant. And
that feels like a contractual obligation when they're showing it that rarely, but still making sure they show it. I wonder. Pure speculation.
I think it's more just that's the classic. If you look at everything, that's really one of the only original untouched attractions in all of Epcot. But you have to see it again in 3 minutes.
What would be another original untouched attraction in all of Epcot? Nothing is coming to my mind.
There is nothing else that hasn't changed. At least, Spaceship Earth is still the same track, but everything's
major change.
Yeah.
El Rio del Tiempo, major change. Canada's been through a couple of movies. China's been through some
Wallstrom. Yeah.
movies. Elstrip is totally gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interventions is dirt. Nor was it Interventions when it opened, so.
Oh, it looks like they're
Wow.
doing some work on the Morocco pavilion on the rooftops. There's some tarps up there. Just to come over to visit them and look at Kermit. Kermit and Pooh have been hanging out, I feel like, eating.
How much do they have to replace these topiaries throughout the festival?
I don't know if they really need to. I mean, though a lot of the topiaries aren't really, I don't think if there was a legal definition of a topiary, I don't think any of them are legally topiaries anymore. But
Are you saying that they're not grown in that shape from birth?
no, I take that back. The Mickey and the elephant in UK are legally topiaries.
Ice Road table on the left. Yummy. This is the underrated food country between Tangerine Cafe, which is like the best value in the park, and Spice Road Table, which is really good and easy to get into.
I really do enjoy Spice Road Table. Atlas Fusion is about to start. Maybe we'll stand here for a minute or two and watch them.
صغيرة وشابة خمورية يا ستة أندلسية صغيرة وشابة خمورية
Juby, did you know that every movement that the dancer was doing tells a story?
I did not.
That's the hula.
I was going to tell the people that fun fact: Jeremiah is actually a championship belly dancer himself.
I have actually been to at least one belly dancing class in my lifetime.
Really?
I did not participate, but I was at the class.
If you just go to watch Jeremiah, that's a whole different experience. I expect it. Anyway.
Yeah, we're walking into Japan.
Moving on.
Moving right along.
Japan went to their restaurant, their quick service restaurant last trip. Yummy.
Yeah,
And
I
easy
love
to get to and fun. I don't know. There's a fun getting in and out is just kind of fun. It's a fun place to go. Anyway, water feature.
I thought you were going to say you went to the new restaurant, paid the $275, I believe, for it. Like, wow,
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, has Tony come and sat out here for an hour yet to record this stuff?
I don't think he has. He should. It is very cool. Yeah, this is definitely one of the cooler flower and garden locations between that and the bonsai.
Some of the things. My language portion of my brain has not been functioning since I've had to interact with multiple languages over the past few weeks, I will attempt to start to say, see, I just did it again. I will start to say a sentence and then halfway through lose that, like almost like I can't speak English, I speak some other language, which everybody knows I can hardly speak English, so.
It's okay, Jeremiah. We understand. World traveler. Life is difficult. Jet lag, all that.
I'm not even going to talk about that.
Jeremiah, wait. Have you been to Germany?
Da. Actually, it's Ja. I had not been to Germany before this trip.
Funnel cake. Wine?
40?
Yeah, it's not so bad.
No, it smells good too.
Mm.
And now we're back in America.
Land of the free and home of the brave, and location of another unchanged original Epcot attraction.
Where?
American Adventure. You are not going to say changing a montage is a change. This is
They
an
didn't
original
change the
unchanged
montage.
attraction.
They have changed multiple lines in the show.
Okay. This is an unchanged original attraction.
But not as unchanged as Impressions to Falls does.
True, but I think it qualifies.
We'll agree to disagree.
Because I'm right and you're wrong.
I cannot wait till the end of the year till I get this statue. It is really cool.
I saw the ears in person with the dripping paint. It is not really cool.
No.
So what is the theme of this store now? It's not America anymore?
No, this is the Art of Disney.
That's a disappointment. What happened to the Art of Disney in the front of the park?
It is, I believe if we were to put a pin in it and figure it out, it would be Journey of Water inspired by Moana.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was...
Yeah. Nope, that was that one. Yeah, I hope, and I don't think it's going to be going to come to fruition that when Communicore Plaza opens, that this store does end up up there. But what time is it right now, Doobie?
It is 11:39.
That really took me a second. Nope, no voice to Liberty.
Oh, sorry, 2:39. Sorry.
No. Again, here, problems that are in my head. Just so you know, France is 6 hours ahead, and that was one of those things I would, thank goodness I wasn't getting a notification at 3:43 in the morning or whatever time it was.
Slack is smarter than that, thankfully.
No, I mean the emergency service notification night before last.
Yes. Wow.
I will tell you, as somebody who is jet lagged and was trying to sleep, that was not appreciated.
That got my whole Facebook feed.
Oh yeah, no, the memes that are still coming out of it. Apparently, Florida has parted ways with the company that was in charge of that, which I don't quite understand how that all works, but sure for them. And for anybody that doesn't know, at 4:45, night before last, there was a test of the emergency broadcast system that phones decided to just go beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, those don't just go on TVs anymore like when we were kids. They go straight to your phone.
And I know that I turned the notifications for that off years ago, but apparently it's somehow on somewhere. So 4:45, all of a sudden my phone just starts going. And as somebody who still has PTSD from earthquake notifications, that made me jump pretty quickly.
Well, speaking of jumping, we have jumped from America to Italy.
2 points for Doobie.
Yeah. So Jeremiah has not been to Italy yet, so he can't tell us how this looks just like the real thing.
No.
But I've talked to people who have, and they tell me it looks just like the real thing.
Lou and Becky were just there on an Adventures by Disney trip, and that was following along with them made me very, very hungry, and definitely want to visit there.
I'm going on an ABD with Lou and Becky.
You are?
I am.
Which one?
Yellowstone.
Is that the Wyoming one?
Yep.
I looked at that. It's one of those ones like I would love to do it, but I think if I'm doing any more ABDs, it's definitely out of the country.
My first ABD.
And
okay,
after you do it, you will want to go on them all the time.
So we have reached Germany. So the first thing is the Germany train. Did you see this in the real Germany?
I did not. There actually is the world's largest miniature train display. It's about 5 hours from Munich, which is where I was. And I think it's called Wunder Miniature. One of my friends posted it, and after going down a rabbit hole and trying to find exactly where it was, because my friend who posted it on my Facebook said it was in Munich, it turns out it is not, and it would have been a 5-hour train ride from Munich just to go to it. So sadly, I did not get to do that.
5 hour like real train ride or miniature train ride?
We need a conversion chart for that, but it was a real train ride.
All right, so this view right here, does this remind you of the real thing?
It does not. Munich does have many of the archways. I will show you, and I don't think I tweeted or posted on Facebook or anything the picture, but I will send it to you, and then we'll figure out how to put it in some type of link. But I'm walking through Munich, which is a beautiful city, has the large glockenspiel, which I have a video of, that is terribly out of tune. And I've learned that the Lederhosen and everything is more of a Bavarian, which is Munich, not Berlin or those. So this is very much a Munich-based feel. But the tower and the archways, there was a building kind of in the center of Munich that every time I walked by, I'd just be like, I could swear I'm in Epcot right now.
That is really cool. I love that.
Yeah, it was like whenever I go somewhere for work or some type of an event, I always try to at least sneak out and see the real world, not just the Disney world. And the nice thing about Munich was the Disney 100 exhibition was in their Olympic Park. And that's just a short subway ride to downtown Munich or center of Munich. I did have one of the pretzels there for breakfast, but it has cheese in it. It wasn't as big as my head like the ones here are. They did have one of the most amazing stores, and it was everything cheese. And,
that's the most amazing store.
Well, here's the best part. They had samples of every type of cheese they had in there.
No.
Yep.
Oh no.
Like little
Germany.
squares. And I had a lavender cheese that
Lavender's such a great flavor.
then you would have loved it. I will definitely. It was a purple square of cheese.
Oh. Now I want to order some lavender cheese just because of that.
But yeah, I was trying everything there, and I'm not. I don't usually go for the goat or the other animal cheeses, but if it was there, I would try it.
Love goat cheese. I'm not sure what other animals make cheese other than cows and goats, but oh no, I've had sheep cheese. sheep's milk teas.
Yeah, they had sheep and goat. I don't know if there was any of the other ones. Although the lavender one, I don't know what lavender, what a lavender looks like, but it came from them.
Oh,
And
I
now
love
we are in
all
Equatorial
cheese.
Africa. I have not been here. I have been to South Africa, which is much more of what Animal Kingdom is themed after, and that one definitely fits that area.
I feel like we're in Animal Kingdom now. This should celebrate tomorrow as well, this area.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. I know that the festivities kick off early tomorrow, so follow along on our Twitter and Instagram,
Are you there?
and we'll have some stuff. Yes, I am.
Oh, so Jeremiah is covering the 25th anniversary of Animal Kingdom tomorrow. Are
So
there any announced events?
there is an opening ceremony. I believe it is 8:30 or a dedication type ceremony. What they call now a moment. But really, other than merchandise, which I understand is out today, and some foods, there isn't anything, big like the 20th anniversary was, or the 15th anniversary, which I have now been here for the 15th, the 20th, and the 25th of that. And have to say, the 20th was by far one of my favorite anniversaries. That was also when they announced the Adventures by Disney tour of South Africa that I was able to go on.
Are you going to go on the one to the Arctic with Joe Rohde?
I am not. I will be in San Diego, the exotic San Diego.
So close. The Panda Bears. Did you know on this day in Disney history, Born in China came out? Is that what it's called, Born in China?
Are we sure it came out today and not tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Born in China. Narrated by Jim Halpert.
Is Jim Halpert a real person?
Narrated by John Krasinski.
Okay, I'll go with that one.
Yes, all those Disney nature films did not actually come out on Earth Day.
I know one of them did. One of the first ones, and I can't think of what it was.
Probably Earth.
No, Earth wasn't an Earth Day one. Earth isn't Disney. It was one of the other ones.
I know, but then they put it out under Disney Nature.
Yeah. Hey, did you see what else is coming to Disney Plus in a few weeks?
What? They started today.
Did the Spider-Man film start today?
Yeah, the Tobey Maguires and the first Andrew Garfield all came to it today. And then Homecoming and Venom comes next month.
Yay for Venom.
But yeah, you can go see the Tobey Maguire trilogy on Disney Plus today, which is kind of exciting.
The Andrew Garfield duo?
Just the first one. We're not sure what happened to the second Andrew Garfield, but the first one is on Disney Plus.
I don't understand this. Also, it was very strange because in Europe, when you log on to Disney Plus, it does a location service, so I'm there. I was watching, the Homecoming and everything already on Disney Plus over there.
Different animal over there.
Yeah. Speaking of animals, look, Anna and Elsa.
Earth, oceans, African cats all came out actually on Earth Day.
There's your day in history tomorrow.
So the Viking Church of Norway.
Yeah, if I was doing the that upcoming tour, I would have been able to knock Norway off my World Showcase list.
So what World Showcase countries have you been to?
I have been to Mexico, Japan, Germany, America, France, I have not been to anything in UK, and I have not been to Canada, which everybody seems to be dumbfounded by.
You haven't been to Canada?
Thank you. Thank you for backing up that statement.
Mr. Been to Africa and Germany has never been to Canada.
So here's a funny story of the travels of Jeremiah. When I was planning my trip to Hong Kong and Shanghai for the opening of Shanghai Disneyland, my original plan was I was going to fly into Canada to have a layover before I headed off to Hong Kong. But then the flights worked out better that I flew to San Francisco.
Airports don't count anyway when you count where places you've been.
Oh no, I would have gotten off. I would have walked out of the airport and gone to Tim Hortons.
Okay, then that would count.
Yeah.
That would count. Wow, I'm shocked. Although I don't think I've been either, but I haven't been nearly the world traveling you have. Anyway, we've been to Mexico. What are the countries Jeremiah has been to? I mean, we're in Mexico.
Yes.
Home of the Three Caballeros and the Tequila Bar. And usually the Tequila Bar has a longer line.
Yeah, it does. The margarita stand has a longer line. This is one of those ones that I still just cannot wrap my head around because, they actually now have empanadas, tacos, guacamole. But let me see if I can see exactly how much a margarita is.
And it's not like, oh, this is my chance to get a margarita. You can get a margarita anywhere.
Yeah, it looks like the signature margaritas are anywhere from $16 to $21.
Signature better be Babe Ruth or something for that price.
Here's a new addition to this bridge.
I've got a crush on you.
They've added planters to the spikes to stop people from climbing up there. They put on little
that's very interesting.
And then they added planters. I know that could be only for Flower and Garden, but I feel like it's a pretty good thing.
PGT.
Is that a
pretty good thing?
Was that a new addition or was that Michael Jackson?
When you said new edition, I did Crush on You. I'm pretty sure I got that right. That's a new edition song. Let me see if I'm right. New edition. Crush on... Oh, I could be wrong. It's the Jets. It's not new edition. It's the Jets.
That doesn't sound right. No, I would check it out, see if somebody else covered it, because the Jets were much before our time.
Well, they weren't. You're thinking of like a different Jets, I think.
No, I've Got a Crush on You was
in the 80s.
Somebody else. Yeah, the Jets?
It's the Jets. Yes, the Jets.
Was that a one-hit wonder? Because I've never heard of the Jets.
Yes, it's a one-hit wonder, basically a new edition knockoff, the Jets. New edition is Cool It Now.
You can't see me moving the camera. I just totally started moving.
Something wrong with my number when I dial it on the phone. Something like that. Anyway, we are done with 80s sappy R&B bands and back to Epcot.
Can we talk about Boys to Men or?
No, I don't know my 90s sappy R&B bands. Only 80s. Okay, I love going in here because seeing that Orangebird store, which we're about to see, it just makes me smile so much. I love the Orangebird section.
Well, good thing Kyle's not here. I mean, he would be like disconnecting while we're walking in here.
That's why it makes me smile. Orangebird Central.
Hang on, Orangebird Central has a bit of a funk to it.
It doesn't smell like orange?
No.
I'm surprised they don't pump in the scent. I really am.
I'm surprised they aren't pumping in any type of scent.
Jeez.
I am not kidding, like. Okay, so let's check out the Flower and Garden, and the price is still lilac. Let's see if we can find lilac. Yeah.
I hate that trend so much.
Nope, still no prices for it, no color chart. Again, this is, I had to pick one annoyment, and this was probably one of my favorite times with Kyle of us trying to find the prices on this the first day.
At least mobile order place that you can scan it and get the price. But
Yeah.
it's just it shouldn't look at an item, see how much it costs. It should be a pretty straightforward process.
Well, the biggest problem with that is, there's that whole, hey, we can change the price at any time we like. So instead of change the stickers, they just change the color price, and here, they don't have to worry about it. Lilac is probably, I think it was $45, $49 because it was limited release. But if it's a limited edition, it is $65.
For something they're going to abandon in 5 years.
Yep, that's why my Tron will be my only limited edition Magic Band Plus. Don't hold me to that, doobie, but
let's go to Brunch, my favorite food stand here during Flower and Garden. I can get my avocado toast and my Fruit Loop shake.
Fruit Loop shake. Who was it? Somebody did not like the Fruit Loop shake.
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember who.
I was very disappointed in that.
It's got like real Fruit Loops on top too. I mean, There's nothing not to like about that.
No, it is perfection in a mini cup.
And the line here is usually pretty short. It's avocado toast, which is just a beautiful dish. Brunch.
Avocado toast, the shrimp and grits, which I'm not a big fan of, the lox and lox Benedict, the fried cinnamon roll bites. Was it Mac that didn't like the Fruit Loop shake?
Oh, that sounds like a Mac thing. Gio didn't have a chance to try it. Missing Gio, you gotta prioritize, man. Brunch's the place.
It is in the place to be.
Did you get your Cosmic Rewind virtual queue today?
I did not. Are they still doing virtual queue for Cosmic Rewind?
Yeah. Heard something I didn't. Yeah, they still are.
Okay. It's one of those ones that I have not, I haven't attempted to be over here early in the day in a little while. And if I'm going for virtual queue, it's one attraction alone. That's Tron. In case you weren't sure. So now,
such a great attraction.
Did you guys eat at Space 220 when you were out here this time?
Nope, never been back since our first trip. It's not an easy place to get into.
My friends have actually been able to do it more recently or make it up to the bar. So it's something.
Yeah, we've never tried the bar. I hear that's much easier.
And then there's that gold dome that we don't talk about.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, nothing there. There are walls there for a reason. Ignore it.
We did make it to Mission Space store at the end. Got Giddy in a ride vehicle. We're surprised to see that the water right here on the right, that's the water play area. For some reason, I thought they stopped doing water play areas, but it was going strong. Yep. Kids were running through. Or right there on the left, yes.
Yeah, it's still going. Nope, here is Push, the pin trading trash can.
Seriously?
Well, it's not Push, but it is the pin trading trash can.
He doesn't talk.
No. So,
yes.
Here we go. We've come full circle, as we always do. So.
Where are we now? We're in World Discovery now, right?
Yes.
Red trash cans. Jeremiah, if nothing else, this has been useful for that reason. Thank you, Jeremiah.
You're welcome. And then when you're in the World Showcase, they are the brown ones that some of them may still have that medallion on it.
Thank you so much. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us on today's Walk and Talk through Epcot. It's been a fun ride with Jeremiah Good. And just a quick reminder, please tune in tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time for the return of Disney Trivia Live. We're all back from all our trips and we're ready to do some trivia. We're going to do one contest on Animal Kingdom's anniversary, and I think the other one will probably just be on kind of stuff we saw on our extended trips to Central Florida. So be sure to tune in, like, subscribe, ring the bell, select all notifications, and check us out tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Jeremiah, I will give you the last word.
Well, first I have to ask, is there planning to be a show tomorrow, a morning show?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Not with me. Not with me. If there is, it doesn't have me.
Oh, tomorrow is Saturday. That is right. I was going to
Right.
say we could be live tomorrow, possibly from Animal Kingdom, but I guess that probably won't be happening.
I don't think so. If it is, it won't be with me, and it's not on the schedule as of now. But you never know. This is why you want to like, subscribe, ring the bell, select notifications, because we very well could end up going live from Animal Kingdom tomorrow on this 25th anniversary. All right. I'm still going to give you the last word, Jeremiah.
Well, thank you all for joining me. I am glad to be back. A beautiful day here at Epcot. Let's close out with some of Doobie's fluffy, white fluffy clouds.